The US Open is making moves. The mixed doubles event has a new format. Are they highlighting mixed doubles, or are they just fishing for more profit? We discuss this, sibling rivalries, and of course, we talk a lot of Welcome to the changeover. Alright, we're here. This is the Changeover podcast. We promised you guys some special guests, and by special guests we mean founding member Evan Zhu. We had a lot of interviews set up, and they just happened to not fall on the right days. So hopefully next week we have something a little bit more, surprising for you than our three faces. But we're gonna start with this anyway.
You say like it's a bad thing, like they get to look at our faces.
Yeah, but we made some promises, and we posted some stories like, yo, son.
You made a promise? You said I promise you?
Well, you posted, hey, we're happy to have Gabriel Diallo.
We as a team.
We're so happy to have Diallo on this weekend.
As a company
Drop
posted
some questions for Diallo.
We as a company posted it, bro.
And it just didn't work out this time, but all in due time. But they say everything's as it should be.
Yes.
But what might not be as it should be is this year's US Open Mixed Doubles event. They're changing it. You want to hear the changes? Let me tell you.
You see this or no?
No, I didn't even hear about this.
Okay, so the doubles event is going to be hosted on August 19th, mixed doubles event, August 19th through the 20th, so 2 days, during the first week of the Slam, the qualies week. They're going to be playing the matches on
crazy.
Arthur Ashe and Louis Armstrong.
All right.
They're going to be 8 direct entry-based teams based on combined singles ranking,
Okay.
and 8 teams that are going to be receiving wild cards.
8 wild cards.
Follow me. It's going to get a little crazier too.
Stay with me now.
All right. Best of 3 set matches to 4 games, no ad, 10-point match tiebreak if there's a third set. The final will be the best of 3 set to 6 games, no ad, 10-point match
Wait, the
tiebreak.
final is a different format than
The
rest
final,
of
the first 3 matches are gonna be first to 4, best 2 out of 3.
Yo, sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
They used to do that at Masters, no? Like the final used to be like best
3
of 5 or something.
Yeah. So that's what happening at the US Open right now. Do you have any initial thoughts before I carry on with more information for you? Well, not information, but just opinions.
My initial thoughts is like the 8 wild cards sound kind of crazy. That's
So there's
one.
only 16 teams.
Yeah, so 4 matches, yeah. On
4
over 2 days.
matches. Over 2 days. I think it might be good to put it at that time, but I don't know about the setup.
Like, at first when I heard this, I thought, yeah, who cares? Because who cares about mixed doubles? But when I started to think about it, I'm not sure I like it that much. One, it adds the competition phase is even earlier now for some players, so maybe now they have 3 weeks competition.
True. Yeah.
And then,
But let's not act like
But
these
how many
singles. The
players-
singles, they're doing it so singles players can play mixed doubles.
yeah.
They don't give a shit about mixed doubles. Let's be real. The people who care about mixed doubles are probably like the other doubles players and that sort of stuff. Like the singles players normally don't really care about mixed doubles.
Okay, fair.
So like it is not really a competition week. Like they have to play a best of 4 format set, 2 sets of that.
Yeah.
Like it's really not tasking at all.
I guess they're there anyway preparing for the singles event. But it also kind of, I feel like that time is usually like, or that event is for people who, it's like another opportunity for people who normally wouldn't get the opportunity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
So it's kind of rough. But we heard, but the tennis world heard from Tennis Australia, and apparently they have no plans of following this in suit with this. They said that our whole summer of tennis, culminating with the Australian Open, is about creating more job opportunities for players, providing more competition on the biggest stage, and more prize money. We are always exploring ways to elevate the sport, and while promoting men's, women's, and mixed doubles is a key priority for AO26, we have no plans to change the current format. And Sarah Irani.
Before you go there, so my question is like, okay, this is the new composition of the draw. It's going to be 8 teams that get in. You said based off singles ranking.
Yeah.
So they
Singles
want the
ranking
singles
combined.
people to
And
play.
the rest are
Yeah.
just
And then the rest of wild cards.
So, it's
So
gonna probably
then
be like
where the
American
direct
teams.
entries for like the doubles teams who actually, like you're about to get into the Iranian Vavasori
Yeah.
thing, right? Like
Yeah.
what happens to all these teams? Like it's US Open, so I'm guessing like for example, Townsend and Ben Shelton or something would get in on their own.
They're gonna
You know,
go
like-
purely off of vibes. Like, who is gonna sell tickets? Like, they're probably gonna try to sell a Nick Kyrgios team.
But weren't we
They're probably
talking?
gonna try.
Weren't they talking last year about how good the turnout was for the qualies week?
They were.
So
And
they
we saw
want-
some videos of certain matches where
They
it was,
look
it was
full,
pretty packed. Yeah. But they're gonna put these in Arthur Ashe and Louis Armstrong. So I guess they're trying to create like.
But
a,
it's sounding kind of exhibition-y. Like with
See-
8 wildcard teams, it's sounding like
but wildcard doesn't necessarily mean like off the street like
Red Foo?
little kids. Yeah, Red Foo doesn't mean Red Foo and Diego Forlan are pulling up the US Open. They can do some things with it. I don't know. Could it be good for the US Open? Maybe. Like, will you tune in to see who wins? Probably you will. You'd be curious to see how it looks first year. No. No.
I don't know.
Just change the
No.
format every year, so every
Every
year you have to
year
tune
people-
in and see.
Or it's gonna be like the NBA All Star Game where it's like
No
you
one
can't
does
make anybody care about mixed doubles.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, as a doubles player, like it's not like I'm like locked into the mixed doubles at US Open every year.
Yeah.
I'm not like, but I mean, it just seems like what Tennis Australia said about like creating job opportunities. Like it just seems like you said, it's taken away from the people who, you know, would not normally get in or. Well, I don't even know if that's true because who plays in the mixed doubles?
I mean,
Like, probably really
it's
high
like
ranked
a lot
players.
of like good doubles players.
I think
men
it's,
and women's side.
I think it's just another chance to compete at the Slam and probably a decent prize money, like good paycheck.
I think that's what it is mostly. It's like
Yeah.
extra cash, and then if you do end up getting that championship, you have a Wimbledon trophy or you have a US Open
Sick.
trophy, and that's you. Still sick when you're 50, 70 years old. When your rank is, you have a trophy in the house. Like that's pretty cool.
Okay, here's
Like,
my question.
okay.
Here's my question. So, Vavasor and Irani,
Yeah.
what was the announcement, or the thing you're about to read? Did they win it or did they do well
won
at
US Open last
They
year.
won US Open.
Yeah.
Them versus like Taylor Fritz and Pegula.
But would like
Like who wins that
would
match?
someone like Fritz play?
But I'm just saying, like, just a
Yeah.
really good singles player, because that's what they're trying to do.
That's
No,
what
they're
they wanna
trying
do.
to get
Yeah.
like tickets sold. So they're probably just gonna ask or like, you know,
Yeah.
suggest to the high ranked players to play. So let's just say
Maybe the
A
wild card
high-ranked-
teams will be the doubles teams. Maybe they're gonna like try to pair really good singles players together for the 8.
yeah. But that's what I'm
And
asking
then
you. Who
8
wins that?
doubles
You
teams.
think?
It'll be a
'Cause
good match.
Let's be real. Like the singles players are very fucking good at tennis.
Mhm.
So like, are you just taking away a title from the doubles teams who actually want to win it, and then you toss in
really
the better
good.
players,
But they also don't care.
which makes them even better.
Even better. So I don't know. But Irani and Vavasori sent out a joint statement together. I'll read pieces of it. They started with, in our opinion, making decisions just following the logic of profit is profoundly wrong in some situations. Last year, to win the US Open together was one of the greatest moments of our careers. We felt unbelievable warmth and support from the Italian fans, and this made us really happy. Mixed doubles is not very well known, that's true, but everything that's part of a Grand Slam competition, the history behind every single result is unique,
Facts.
and it's a great honor to become part of it. Coming back the following year and seeing your names engraved in the trophy board is one of the most special things in our sport. So we don't know at the moment if we'll have the chance to defend our title, but we hope this remains an isolated case. And they wrote this bad. Not my reader.
What do you mean?
They didn't put the S. They messed up the flow of the sentence, bro. It's called a typo. The translation is bad, and this type of policy will not be considered again in the future. We strongly felt the need to share our thoughts. Sarah and Andrea. Yeah, man. I feel like mixed up wasn't hurting nobody, and it was like good. It was like for me, it was good for them or good for that person. And then I also felt like, for example, like Ty Kwiatkowski, for example, his last US Open, he got to play US Open before he retired the mixed doubles. It's like, go get your extra check, man. And it's like, how many weeks of the year in tennis are you able to just make that much money as playing slams? I feel like people need the checks when they can get them. So At first I didn't care, but now I think they should just leave it as it was.
But you said you watched Served or a little bit of it. What was their logic? Like, what were they saying? Just to get more ticket sales in the first week, or to get? But isn't the
They
first week
framed
not
it.
even ticket sales?
The lady framed it.
Isn't Quali's week free?
I think it's free or very cheap, but she framed it as giving mixed doubles its own stage, like making mixed doubles special. Like that's mixed doubles week. Like that's like they get to be like
It's not the qualifying
the
week.
main event.
It's
you
not
know?
qualifying week.
So she framed it
Where like the other guys are out there battling for
Mhm.
like 30,000, 40,000.
I can't think of like an analogy,
dollars.
but it's she did some like some fake prize stuff. Like we're gonna put you this week, but it's only because you're gonna be the star of the thing. But it's the week that
Are
no one
they
really
though?
cares. Like you know?
Are they though? Who you think's gonna?
No, I think it's BS what she's saying.
Yeah,
I think they're just trying to find a way to make more money in the first week.
but I don't get it because you saw the videos of last year qualies. How many people were watching the matches? What are they talking about?
People are not gonna say I want to pay top dollar for a quality ticket. They might say, yo, if Djokovic and who's the Serbian, whoever, two
Why does it have to be a Serbian? Don't have to be Serbian. Can be anyone.
Djokovic and Sabalenka are playing together. People
Joe,
are gonna pay big money to go watch.
congratulations on winning the U.S. Open, Djokovic and Sabalenka, because nobody's beating them.
If Djokovic and Sabalenka pull up to play mixed doubles,
No one's beating them.
can I finish my sentence?
Sorry.
You guys are right. He does it a lot of times.
Talk over people?
Interrupt people. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh
Stop
my
that.
God.
I'm
No.
joking. Don't kill him. Please kill him in the comments. But if that's what's happening while qualies is going on, people are gonna pay their hundreds of dollars to go watch Djokovic play mixed doubles, and they're gonna get drunk, and they're gonna come out to the qualies matches, and they're gonna keep going because that's what's out there. So I think it could be actually making more sense than not.
Wait, so you
Not-
like
not-
it or not?
I'm playing both sides. I don't know what I think, but I do think that it's about money, and I do think
but
I can
the
see
ta-
how they can make some money doing it
Yeah.
if they can land the right names to play.
But would you want to play
But
2
wait.
days of mixed doubles right before?
Yeah, I
US
don't know.
Open?
I
It
don't.
sets to 4, bro. The match is gonna be done in
I
45
know,
minutes.
but Browser probably like would rather train or rather
But they might
than play mixed
incentivize you.
doubles, I guess, yeah.
It's the 19th and 20th. When does the main draw start?
Wait, it's 2 days?
Yeah, it's 2 days.
So they play 2 matches a day?
Yeah.
Get them in and out quick, huh?
Yes,
Let's just get them in and out quick.
Yeah, they call it mixed doubles week, but then it's only 2 days. US Open 2025 schedule. The Monday 25th. Oh, so it's way before. It's August 25th is the first main draw match.
And when
Do
you said
people get there
19th
that
and
early?
20th?
19th and 20th. So it's gonna be like qualies, like literally doing qualies.
Do people
like,
get there that early? Like the big players?
Yeah, they're there like the
A
week
week before?
the whole week. Yeah, a lot of them. You see those practice videos of them on those courts. I feel like that's
Oh,
like,
okay.
that's that week.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think
Bro,
about this.
I could
Okay, sorry.
see some players playing just because they're probably gonna give them a nice check to do it, and then I have 5 days after that to prepare for my matches.
Yeah. I
What
could
size was
6
the
days after
draw
that.
before?
I want to say 32. It was 32.
Bro, what?
They cut it in half.
They cut it more in half because it's 8 wildcards. It's like the number of teams is in half, but like they have 8 wildcard teams and
It could
8
be-
singles
it could be,
teams.
It could
It's
be
gonna
even
be
more than half. You're right. 'Cause
completely
It
different.
could be no doubles players in that
You
thing.
know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah,
We'll see.
They're doing the mixed doubles people dirty, bro.
Thought you liked it 5 seconds ago.
I hated it, then I loved it, now I hate it again. Sue me. All right, I got an over-under for you. So, this is just straight from the Sir podcast again. Bjorn Fratangelo did an interview with Andy Roddick,
Oh, you're gonna start Evan. I know where you're going with this for sure. You're gonna start Evan up.
and he was saying that he doesn't believe that you win or lose your matches based on the little pre-match hit the day before or the day off hit.
Facts.
Right? Okay, so we know what Evan believes about this.
Yeah.
Apparently, Madison Keys barely hit a ball on days off, besides maybe after 1 or 2 matches during the whole US Open.
But she also won.
She had a lot of matches in her belt, under the belt before when she won. What was it? Auckland or
I mean, it was Auckland.
or
something.
Brisbane or one of them. One of the warm-up tournaments.
Yeah.
So do you think over or underrated practice, like off days at tournaments practicing?
Overrated.
Talk me through your thought process, because when you had off days in Jamaica, you was practicing, my brother. You-
No, I'm still saying hit, but I don't think it has to be anything extensive at all. I mean, what are
define your ideal off day hit. You've just won Guatemala.
yeah,
You won the first tournament.
yeah.
Then you win your first round, or you maybe you start the Wednesday now. You have the.
I think I started Wednesday. Yeah.
What does your Monday Tuesday look like? Tell me Monday Tuesday.
On Monday I didn't hit. I just
So the final is on Sunday.
Bro,
sorry.
weren't you not even warming up for matches?
half the matches.
When did you have a hit
didn't warm
before the
up
match?
with like I did like physical warm up and like some shadow swings and stuff, but I didn't warm up like hitting. But yeah, Sunday was the finals. Monday I didn't hit, but I went to the gym. Maybe like I biked for a bit, did some more shadows in the mirror.
That was this is when.
This Monday.
Okay.
And then Tuesday I hit for. I want to say I just warmed someone up. I hit for 30 minutes and then I played again Wednesday.
Won the next tournament.
Yeah.
And I will say, I believe the pre-match hit, that is overrated. Some of my best, two of my really good tournaments that I've had, I didn't hit the ball before matches. Like I played Tallahassee 25K one year. I beat Popco there. I beat Paul Oosterban and somebody else who was pretty good. And maybe it was Enzo Wallet or something. But I couldn't find hits, and there was an indoor tournament at Tallahassee. There was like one practice court, and I just couldn't be bothered to like wake up at 6 a.m. and then play at 1. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go there and just run around a little and be warm and then start playing. And I played well. There was also like a money tournament in Arizona. It was the Mercedes-Benz Classic. 6K if you win the singles, and 1K you win the doubles. I didn't hit before any of the matches, and I won singles and doubles.
That's what I'm saying. In when I did well in some of the challengers, like in Kazakhstan, maybe like 2 or 3 of the matches, I couldn't find a warm up, so I didn't hit. And then the other one I did well in Canada, I was feeling sick, so I didn't hit before all the matches.
That was when you made semis?
Yeah.
Why you be hitting, bro?
But I think the thing with the Madison Keys thing is I believe that she was fortunate to
Have a lot of matches.
she had a lot of matches recently.
Yeah.
So it's like she wasn't that stressed, I don't think, or wouldn't have been as stressed to like improve things or fix things or whatever. Like she was in like match rhythm where she can just take care of her body and go. Like I watched like Sinner's vlog, and it looked like he had an off day and he hit for, it looked like he was just breaking a sweat and like messing around, feeling the ball or whatever. Like I believe in that. Like I believe in like just getting a feel more than like training, you know, especially at the slams where like Australia must have been so hot. So,
But there's a funny thing there too, where you say like she wouldn't have been stressed. Obviously you have to work hard, you have to do things, to be diligent, all these things. But you think that there are times where, let's say you aren't playing well and you're spending extra hours on the court, and you can also maybe not be improving because you're so stressed.
100%.
Like I don't even know how to find this balance, and there's always like these things where things are great, but I think that there may be something to that as well, where if you can learn how to be in the more relaxed state, it can actually help your game as well.
The reality is Madison Keys is one of the best tennis players in the world, in probably the form of her life at the time. Like if there's anyone that can get away with not training, it would be her. Like in that week. And like let's not confuse not training meaning like she's not taking care of her body and eating well and drinking well and like getting massages and physio and all that stuff, because I'm sure you're playing so many matches you're playing so many matches that she probably like, you know, the tennis is fine, you know, like she just has to be available and ready to play the whole time. So I believe that
but like,
probably went into
we
it.
talk on this podcast, and at least in the past we spoke a lot about performance mindset. Like how much really is
Can you fix
doing a bunch of reps, even if you're playing like garbage in your head? How much really is like killing it the day before a match gonna change how you play in the match?
If you're showing up the day before the match looking to like in dire need of improvement. Like that's not.
That's what we're talking about. The in between days and the
yeah. But you're saying train but that's not what players normally do. Like in between, they normally like play points, like play a set or two or something.
I'm pretty sure you just said reps and stuff. I'm saying
I'm not saying you go out there and you go 3 hours side to side, like But when players train at the tournament week on their day off, what do you think they're doing? Most of the time, what you see is.
But I'm not saying that people are doing something that's stupid.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about what she's doing.
Yeah.
And his philosophy.
Yeah, I believe that tennis players overtrain.
Okay.
Yes, but I don't believe that a complete day off, in the middle week of a tournament, like in the middle day, like if you have one day off in a tournament to completely take the day off.
No one's saying that.
I don't think most people can get away with it. I believe that Madison Keys was in the best form of her life at the time, probably. I don't know. She probably still is. Playing her best tennis, just played a bunch of matches. So she probably just needed to focus on being available to compete. Like, wasn't Djokovic doing something similar too when his body was,
last year.
So I don't believe that most players in the world can get away with that. Like, I don't believe so.
But the original quote was, the 45 minutes before the day is not going to determine
the win or loss for the next
45 minutes. Yeah. I would say it's
like if I'm playing like garbage, and I have a match the next day, and I can, and I may be a little tired or whatever, and I can choose between doing a little light fitness session or whatever, get my body right, get a little massage, whatever, and not hit a tennis ball and not think about it too much, and I'm not in good form, or I'm not in great form, and I can go train for 45 minutes, whatever. Will I play better or worse the next day? That's kind of the question.
How much will it?
How much will it affect?
Yeah, I mean,
will the hit matter?
Because you be hitting every day. You know what I'm saying?
You know how to hit the tennis ball. And if you're at a tournament doing technical work, you probably shouldn't be the tournament.
Yeah.
So like, I kind of agree with what he's saying. I don't think that it's gonna make that much of a difference. The hit, in my opinion, that we do on the days off is for our peace of mind for the most part. It's like we think if we don't hit, we're tanking or we're not trying.
I was in Jamaica last year, and the South African cricket team and the West Indies cricket team was staying in the hotel, my hotel and the hotel next to me. And on the off day, the South African team was in the gym with me, and the West Indies team was playing golf. And I don't know if they also went to practice, the South African team, on their day off, but the West Indians did not train at all on their day off. Maybe they did some fitness or whatever, but they didn't play any. Yeah. And I just thought that was insane.
You know what's
tennis
insane?
Players don't do that, except for Madison Keys.
You hear the Madison Keys story, and then you hear LeBron James match day schedule, and he trains 3 times and does fitness before they play a game.
I was listening.
It's like, bro, what's right and what's wrong?
I was listening to Kobe Bryant like motivational speeches and stuff in the gym the other day while I was working out, and he was like talking about what time he was waking up in the morning to get his first workout in, and like 3 a.m. and stuff, and then going to the gym, and then.
But if a tennis player did that,
we have impact on the arm and stuff. We're gonna get hurt. It's different. Like you can. Is there?
I guess your impact on your leg, but like. You can do like shoot arounds without having.
But you can do light. You're not like jumping as high as you can and landing as hard as you can either.
Yeah.
So you can just take spot up shots, and it's probably less on the body than if you were hitting thousands of phones. Trust me, I did it. I did it during COVID, and I've been paying the price ever since.
I don't believe in a full day off from it. I don't believe in a full day off.
But it's not a full day off we're talking about. We're talking about not hitting tennis balls.
I don't believe in a full day off from hitting tennis balls.
Do you think that what he's saying is not...
I think most people can't get away with that. I think most people need to stay in rhythm, get some reps in. Like, even if it's light for 30 minutes or just being calm and grooving and whatever. Like, I believe it's not that easy to just take a full day off. Like, sometimes it works if, in cases where it takes away expectations, because you think, oh shit, I didn't hit yesterday, so maybe you go into a match with less expectation because you didn't prepare as well as you should have. It's kind of like how you are like when you're sick. Like what you're talking about when you were sick, like you don't expect to win when you're sick, so you end up playing unreal. Like maybe that plays into it.
Not me in Peru, boy.
Okay, but you couldn't hold it together. Like you're about to do it on the court. You know what I mean? But I think that's what plays into it when you don't practice the day before and that sort of stuff. But like I said, for her it was a unique case. Like she played so many matches and Yeah,
I also
it's
think it depends
good
on
timing.
the match. Like, I played Little Rock first round. Played Boyer like 7-5 or 7-5 or 7-6 in the third. And the next day I hit for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done. I'm not hitting anymore. And played again on the next day after that.
Did you win?
I lost in 3 sets.
Shouldn't have hit. Shouldn't have hit. I'm telling you, you should not have hit a tennis ball. You should hit more.
Yeah.
In that situation, where you hit less or hit more?
Well,
You
I
should
don't
hit.
know.
You should hit less probably. But I think all this stuff is really predicated on like peace of mind a lot of times. Like if
You're okay with it, it's probably fine. Yeah.
like if you can have a good night's sleep and have a clear head about it, then you just do what makes you happy. But if you're gonna be guilty and afraid I'm not gonna play well tomorrow because I didn't hit a tennis ball, then you better go hit some tennis balls because it's gonna be rough for you.
I think conditions play a huge part into it.
Yeah.
Conditions, like she probably, like I said, Australia's probably hot as shit. She's playing a bunch of matches. Like her body's not feeling great. Like she's playing good tennis. Her body's probably not feeling ideal. So in that situation, it makes sense to me. But in most situations, I don't know. I think you get some reps in, calm, rhythm, or whatever. Just break a sweat. Like just don't sit on the couch all day. You know.
You keep doing this sit on the couch thing. Nobody's saying anything was sitting on the couch, bro.
Okay, you
It's
sit in
like
your
he
bed.
starts arguing with nobody. Like no one said it. Like he's arguing with ghosts. Like what is going on here, bro? You heard him talking about shadow swinging in the mirror? That's what you was doing, right?
Yeah.
All right then. Hit the bike.
I'm stringing up my racket using my Pro Stringer. I've had this machine for 4 or 5 years now. The Pro Stringer is a portable stringing machine. It's very durable. It's accurate. I never have any issues with the tension being incorrect and stuff. It's easy for me to know what to expect from the racket. And we at the Changeover actually have a partnership with Pro Stringer. So if you'd like to go and purchase one, you can go to the website and you get to save $100 off a brand new Pro Stringer when you use our discount code CHANGEOVER in the checkout. So if you're interested in a portable stringing device, I highly recommend this machine. Saves a lot of money in stringing fees. And like I said, I take it everywhere I go and string all of my rackets on this machine.
The Cerundolo brothers played last night in Buenos Aires, and the older brother got the best of the younger one. I think it was 2 and 3 or something like that. Sibling rivalries. How were you guys growing up with your siblings in terms of competitive nature? Was there any? I had an older brother. I know you guys have sisters, so did you guys have a hard time competing with each other, or did it even exist in your house?
Nah, we had a hard time when we were younger. We played with each other.
Shout out to Amy.
Shout out Amy.
Shout out Amy.
Yeah.
When did you start beating Amy? How
I was
long?
like 12?
When you were 12?
Yeah.
So she would have been what?
12, 13,
15?
16.
16.
16. 13.
And was it bad
Maybe
already?
like 13. It was like when I was like around 10, and because she had started tennis super late. So when I was like 9, 10, we both playing tennis for the same amount of time, but she was already like 13, 14. And when we played then,
Was it close always?
we never really played points, but just like hitting, just get upset.
She get upset when you hit a good
I
shot?
think she get upset with me, like I feed a ball like bad, and she'd be like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you feeding?"
That's the worst. When you both have a ball in your pocket and no one wants to feed first. You never had that? You always used to have that. Don't feed the ball, bro. Yeah. But I was a little menace, bro. Like, when I was very young, I would want him to keep playing me until I win. So if we play baseline points, I would say again. If I won, we're done. And then I don't know, I probably started winning when I was like 8, 9, maybe like 9, 10. But yeah, I was a menace. You and Ali never had any, in no way, and nothing in life you got competed in?
Not that I can think of, not really. Like, she swam, I don't swim.
I actually don't know if
I played
Amy ever
cricket.
won.
What?
What?
Against you?
Nah, bro.
The tennis world has lost. I don't even know. Could we call him a legend? Diego Schwartzman? Is he a legend of the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's a legend.
So we've lost a legend. R.I.P. Pour some.
Don't do that.
You have any memories of when you found out about Diego Schwartzman? You're like, yo, who is this little short man killing everybody?
Not really. I don't think I have any like crazy memories of Schwartzman. I just think I have a lot of respect for him, of how sick he is as a tennis player, and how
he had like a 2-year run there when he was like top 10. That was crazy, bro. I don't even know how at that size you can manage. I feel like the court is so big. Like I have a hard time sometimes covering the court.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't lie.
I do.
Why is he lying? Why is this man lying? You do not have a hard time covering the court.
I guess it's relative. There are times where I can feel like the tennis court can be a large area to cover.
Can you tell me one tennis match that you struggle to cover the court in?
For example, there are points yesterday playing against Evan.
Tennis match.
Yesterday, practice playing with Evan. We were playing points. And there are times where it's difficult to cover the court. I don't know where he's gonna put the ball sometimes with the backhand. I think he's gonna go angle cross. He goes inside out on the flicking thing over there, and I'm falling this way, and I gotta sprint that way. The court feels big, and I just could imagine if I was half a foot shorter, that it would be even more annoying.
You saw this video that he posted this morning of the fucking spin shit? He has no issue covering the court. I don't know what he's talking about. Man hit a sideways drop volley that spun to the side. I don't get it.
People say that I'm argumentative, but this man likes to argue. let's acknowledge that. The last topic we weren't even arguing about anything, and he was arguing with people. I just want to own it on the record.
Looking over there arguing.
Like for no reason, dog. None at all. All right, boys. So what's next for you guys coming up on the schedule?
I'm playing Naples next week.
I guess we're all playing Naples.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're all
You knew that though.
But after Naples, like, what's the plan?
I don't know. It's I'll find out on Tuesday, I guess.
What are you looking at?
Canada futures near Montreal.
Oh, only the greatest city on earth, Montreal. Shout out Montreal, Canada.
How come?
Huh?
How come?
You know why?
I just think it's a multicultural city, and you can get whatever you
cuisine.
want. You know, cuisine is a joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the cuisine.
We went to
international.
We went to an Asian spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Went to an Asian spot.
Went to Caribbean spot.
There's a Caribbean place too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Arabic food.
That
There's
too.
A lot of French food.
Local
cuisine.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Alright.
And Montreal, that's what, indoors?
It's Sherbrooke and Montreal.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. I didn't even look.
I need to sign up for these tournaments too.
Yeah, either that, Huamantla.
Don't do that. Do not do that. Because there's going to be people watching that...
I'm never going back to Huamantla in my life.
No. But can you clarify to them why?
Because it's at 9,000 feet. And I can't put a tennis ball anywhere near the court.
But if there are people who can, they should go to
No,
Huamantla.
you live your life. But me, I got to live mine.
Justin, what I'm saying to you is there's viewers...
I don't care what you think. I am never going back
bro.
to Soltepec. What the thing there?
Bro, can you please...
Hacienda Soltepec.
Oh my God.
Will never see me again. Great hospitality. Hotel was nice. People were great. The service was unbelievable. Free practice balls. A lot of courts to practice on. But I couldn't put tennis balls in those courts. So that is why I will not be returning to the mountains of Mexico to play tennis.
Basically, everything about it is great besides the fact that it's altitude.
And it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like a 2.5 hour drive from the Mexico City airport.
But
it's like high, so it's cold and it's dry. So lips start cracking. I'm not into it. It's just not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back. But I hope if you do end up back over there, you do great.
All right, so next. I'm also signed up for Egypt, Sharm.
You don't sound very enthused about that.
Yeah.
Soltepec or Sharm?
Which would I rather go?
Yeah, Huamantla or Sharm?
Probably just Huamantla.
Because of travel time.
Yeah, easier to get back.
When you go,
he's thinking
about getting back.
Is it though? Because you have to drive 2 hours?
And then
You have to drive 2 hours and take a flight.
Yeah.
Yo, you want to go to
know,
China
maybe
so
sure.
bad.
That's definitely his
Out of
number one.
those, I'd prefer Montreal to China.
See how he caps? He said he'd rather go to Mexico because it's easier to get back.
But then he
China
said China.
is so far away. China
No,
couldn't
but
be
the difference
further
is
away.
The difference is he loves China.
But China is enjoyable.
So he's talking about getting back. So that's not what it is. It's not about getting back. It's about you don't want to go to Egypt.
It's getting back if the place isn't.
It doesn't feel like home.
Yeah.
If Egypt was the distance to Cancun to Homantla, great spot, in my opinion. I'm a fan of Egypt, actually.
I wish they brought Cancun back. I'd be up there running it up right now.
I don't.
I'd be at Cancun every other week, bro. 3 weeks, come back home. 3 weeks, come back. I kill it.
Yeah,
Cancun treated me well, bro. I didn't have any of those dietary issues as other
I
people
had
did.
the worst heat exhaustion of my entire life in that spot. Wow. Horrible experience.
What's your plan? You gonna go play those Grand Slams in Greece?
No, I will not.
Those 350s for the cut is like
So
250.
here's how tennis works, right? Okay, let me just tell you how tennis works. So for the viewers, if I got ATP points this week, that means that I have them for one entire year from this week for an entire year. Which means a year ago, the points that I would have gathered that I'm no longer defending these weeks, I lose. So I'm gonna go down the ranking.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's harder to get into better
regression.
tournaments. Yes. Okay. So no, I will not be going to Greece.
When does your
Portugal?
I'm either gonna go to Portugal or I'm actually gonna try.
Portugal ain't either.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no clue. I could be in Portugal 25s. I could be in France 75s because for some reason those may not be as strong as Greece 50s. I don't know how that works. Or there's also France Futures. San Diego Challengers a week away. So I actually have no clue. I know that I'm playing this week, Naples, and that's all I know.
Shoot, so you sound like you're
What I've been working on with Damon.
you're in limbo.
Shout out to my dog Damon, by the way.
The GOAT.
PTPA mental.
Does he watch?
Some of them, yeah, he watches.
All right.
Shout out Damon, but we're practicing being open right now. You know, we're practicing being open.
Open to what?
The
Open-minded.
plan is to be open-minded.
Okay, I can
Yes.
get behind open-minded.
Yes.
That I can support.
He needs to mature.
He
needs to mature.
You see what I shouldn't have talked about it. Me, I same thing. Naples. Then I will play.
Well, he said same thing. Not same thing at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Naples.
Oh, that's the same thing. Naples.
He's
is the
arguing
same
with me
thing.
again, Evan. Do you see this? I said something. I don't understand what's happening. I will do the same as you both and play Naples next week. And then where I will differ is that I will play the PTT here in Boca. So I'll get some matches in there. Then I will have 1 week off. And then I'm supposed to, as of right now, I'm going to Cyprus for 3 15Ks on the red dirt.
Cyprus.
I'm going quite far.
What are the cities called?
The city is called Alaminos, and I will be there for
3 weeks.
hopefully 21 to 23 days. And then I will be returning, and then we will see what God has in store for the rest of...
The calendar is kind of tough. Like,
Especially early in the year, it's rough, man. I feel
Very
like
tough.
this year is worse than last year. Or I just lose all my points, and I'm just... And that's just what it is.
I think it's worse.
no, I think it's worse as well. Yeah.
Or did I lose a lot of my points?
Well, I'm at close to career high. Like I'm on
And it's
75.
it's more
close to
rough.
career high. Yeah, it's more rough. Yeah.
Because, bro, I swear
year,
you
the
played
Naples-
25K. I started last year in Saddlebrook,
Yeah. I
and your
did.
first round was nowhere near what it was in Sunrise.
Yeah, I've had tough draws, but like I could have had other easier draws. Like there were other.
There were
less-
some teams that weren't as potent as
I
what
mean,
you.
there were a few. There were a few teams that were not top 100 in the world at one point in their
Okay,
career. You know what I
okay,
mean?
Yeah,
I mean, I played. Yeah.
but the draws just look silly, bro. The 15Ks right
No,
now.
I
bro.
was in Naples yesterday, and it was Andres Martin versus Boa Atnak, first round. Next to them was Blaze and Bino. Okay, Bino's like ranked 1,000 or something. But then next to him was Rybo and Maloney. And then next to them was Garrett Johns and Tristan McCormick. and I was thinking,
That's a
what is
serious-
going on here?
That's a
first
serious
round
level
of a
first
15.
round. Playing for 1 point
Yeah.
and $17. It's
Yes.
crazy. All right. Well, let's play for pride.
Let's do it.
Big announcement. Quizlet has answered the call. They followed the boys back on. They didn't follow us back. They just followed us. We, don't
What
even fo-
call?
we didn't even follow them.
What call have they answered?
We've been tagging them in every post that we posted for the last 3 months.
Yo, Aguilar told me, you like my joke, huh? It's like, bro, we stole that joke and ran with it every episode since.
It's
he
not a
said
joke
that.
to us. This is real life. So
Real
they
life.
have followed us. We didn't follow them back because we're like that. We're like that. And this podcast will be sponsored by Quizlet in the next 6 months. I believe it.
Do you?
I'm a wishful thinker. You know me.
Go on.
So we're gonna play the game we always play. First 3 correct answers. Shout it out. If you don't get it right, they can rebut. You try again. Both get it wrong. Next question. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's play. Who am I? Former world number 1. 2 Grand Slam titles.
Stan Orica.
No, he has 3.
Thank God.
So
We can't talk now.
be quiet now for the rest of this. I'll read the rest of the.
Former
of the
number
things.
1, 2 Grand Slam.
One of the best 2-hand backhands of all time. Famous for his jumping backhand and smashing rackets. From Russia.
Safin.
Marat Safin. 1-0 Jordan McGinley. Is he going to win today?
It was a subconscious because he had mentioned his backhand earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, seven.
You tried to do the draft thing, huh?
Santoro. That was funny. Played 2 hands on both sides. Career.
Santoro.
Wow.
The fuck is that about? What is that?
Question number 2. Take your water. Are you ready?
I'm overestimating Jody, yeah.
Underestimating him. Okay. Who is number 1 French men's singles player?
Humbert.
Correct. I'm going to read lyrics of a song,
Oh no.
What?
and I need you to name the
Oh,
song.
no.
Which segment is this?
We're switching it up. They're watching now. Quizlet is watching.
Alright, alright.
Look, playboy, I don't need the Cardi. I'm captain, I lead the army. Bad ratio, I leave the party.
Location. Dave and Burna Boy. That's bad though for him. But you know that
I
song.
know the song.
Can you send me the location? Yo, you know what was funny? What was next was math.
Damn it!
What was next was mathematics, but Jody was too clean. Jody was
Let's
too clean.
take this time out just to thank everybody, guys, for all the sales. By the way, all the merch. We've had a bunch of sales in the first.
I
How
should
long
buy
has it
some
been
again.
now? A week, 2 weeks?
It's been a week.
It's been a week, lots of sales, so thank you for that. And we've had a lot of growth on the channel, so thank you for all the subs. Do us a favor, like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Just engage with us. Send it to people. Share it with a friend. Like Justin said at the beginning, we're sorry about the...
The pump fakes.
Are we sorry? I guess we are sorry. We're sorry about that. But
Arguing with himself now.
I promise. I promise you we have like 6,
There you
7,
go.
8
Promise
guests.
this shit again.
We have like 6, 7, 8 guests that apparently all want to record next week. So
Can't wait.
So let's see if we can get any of them recorded. But yeah, we're excited. We have some stuff in the works. So
I'm calling it now, man. Road to 5K.
road to 5K. We're
Road
gonna
to
do that
5K.
one. We're gonna do road
We're
to.
doing it. We're doing it.
You're following the.
What are you gonna do once they hit 5K?
We're gonna go to 10.
Just change every title to road to 10K.
Oh, you want to put it like post?
I thought that's what you were
Oh,
gonna
no,
do.
no.
You know?
I just want to, galvanize the troops. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the truth.
But help us galvanize the troops, please,
Yeah.
guys.
Just
But,
like the thing and share it and subscribe, man.
But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully see you with a fun episode next week. Peace.